Ask yourself, how many black women in China would date a Chinese man? How many black women in China will, even if a Chinese man approach you, how many black women will accept them? Compare that to how many black men that can do a lot to date a Chinese woman. You see that the people who are loyal to their race are black women. Hi, my name is Miracle. If you're new to this page, please follow me for more content. I talk about relationship, I talk about life experience, I talk about a lot of interesting things, and a lot of videos I have made will interest you, so check out other videos I have made. A lot of times we see a lot of black men making this comment that they are the most desirable men on earth, or they are the most desirable men, that every woman on earth want to date them. But just like they are making that statement, they always make it seem like no man want to date black women, that only men that want to date black women, or only men who can accept black women, are basically black men. And that is a false narrative. One of the reasons why it seemed like no man want to date black women previously, not now, previously, was because black women were brainwashed to think that they were supposed to date only men from their race. This is also the same thing with Asian men. You know, previously a lot of people do not want to date Asians. A lot of people do not want to date Asian men. A lot of Asian women date outside of their culture. However, Asian men don't want to date, like, you do not see them with non-Asian women. The reason was because they made them be like, okay, since you have small thing, no woman will look at you. Since you look feminine, no woman will look at you. I remember one Korean guy or Chinese guy on TikTok saying that when he was growing up, he used to think that no woman would look at him outside of their race, that he had always wanted to date non-Asian person, but he never had the courage to do that because they made it seem like no woman will look at you. As long as you are an Asian man, no woman will look at you. Once you talk to them, they will look down on you because you look feminine, because you do not look manly, and because your thing is small. And they believed that until they started, like, until K-pop become a thing actually, when there's this massive move towards them, and they will be like, yeah, we are now the big thing. The same thing goes to black women. For a long time they have made you believe that you are masculine. Tell me, how can you call a black woman masculine? A woman genetically whose curve is definition of a woman curve. You have breast, tiny waist, big hip. No other race under the earth have that naturally, unless they go through knife. And they will tell you that no man will look at you. And one thing you need to know is that every man love nyash, every man love breast. But they made black women believe that no man will look at you, no man will find you attractive because your dark skin will make men not find you attractive. Like, there's this a lot of narrative crept into black women's head, making them be like the only time a man will appreciate you are only black men. They also go as far as making it seem like you will never be happy with anybody who is not a black man. Which you see a lot of black women thinking that the only man who can give them satisfaction, even sexual satisfaction, are only black men. They went further to make it seem like if a black woman dates outside of our race, you're basically betraying your race, you're basically betraying your people. A lot of people make it their daily job to tell black women who have the courage to date outside of our race, to tell them that you're dating your colonizers. When you date an Asian person, they will be like you're dating people who hate you. But the same thing, the same colonizers, the same people who hate black people are the same people who black men have been dating and getting married to for ages. When a black man go after a white woman, it's not like it will not be like he's going after colonizers. Black men in the comment section will clap for him, praise him. When a black man is going after an Asian woman, it will not be like you're going after people who hate you for being black. They will clap for him. But when a black woman is doing the same thing, it will suddenly become you going after your colonizers. It will suddenly become you going after people who hate you for being black. You see where the manipulation come from? You see where the mental manipulation come from? And this made a lot of black women feel like once you date an Asian man, you're betraying your race because you're dating somebody who hates your skin color. Once you date a white man, you're betraying your race because you're dating people who made you, who enslave you. This is the reason why a lot of black women do not date outside of their culture. But right now, currently, a lot of black women are letting that go. This is the reason why you see the rise in black women dating outside of our culture. Because for you to date another person, you have to accept that person in order to date them. Even if a man from any other race wants to date you, before you go into relationship with them, you have to accept it. Ask yourself, how many black women in China would date a Chinese man? How many black women in China will, even if a Chinese man approach you, how many black women will accept them? Compare that to how many black men that can do a lot to date a Chinese woman. You see that the people who are loyal to their race are black women. And this is the reason why you do not see a lot of black women dating non-black men. But right now, there are a lot of them. This is the reason why I dedicated my YouTube channel to promote those interracial marriage, to give black women the courage to go after their heart. Go and find happiness, love in any way. Like you can find it anywhere you see it. Enjoy it. It does not necessarily have to be black men, and it does not mean that each time you're going after non-black men you suddenly hate black men. If we are going to talk it in real terms, you see that the only people who date people who are not their race and never talk bad about their own people are black women. In all, black women, they date non-black men without putting black men down. But a black man can never date non-black women without making death of black women, without putting black women down, without stepping on black women, without using black women to romanticize their relationship with non-black women. At the end of the day, the people who are loyal to this black race are us, the black women. The most loyal people to this black race are us, black women. So this is the reason why you do not see a lot of black women dating. Not that black men have a lot of advantage. The same way God give you big thing, it's the same way God give black women curve that any man see, they must fall. So tell me, what advantage do you think that God give you and he did not give black women that made people choose you over us? No, the thing is that we have been made to believe that we are mainly for black men. And I thank God that that is going away.